All right. Good evening, everybody. Yeah, I'm recording this because I'm out of town. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be live tonight, but you get to enjoy this particular one. And it's an interesting one. I'm going to be covering two of them. You're going to see a difference in the way that these attorneys are filing their motions. And you tell me if you don't spot something different. And tomorrow I'm going to have a new video for you, a new letter. So stay tuned for that one. But tonight we're going to go over these two and bring it up. This right here is the one that was filed by David C. Helm by and through undersigned counsel and pursuant Florida civil procedure. Hereby files this agreed motion for extension of time to respond to plaintiff's complaint as grounds therefore states as follows. Plaintiff filed the instant action seeking payment of benefits under policy of automobile insurance issued by defendant. That's a really weird way of doing it, but okay. I guess if that works. Defendant has prepared a motion for a more definite statement in response to plaintiff's complaint and provide the same to plaintiff. Due to a personal emergency, plaintiff's counsel has been unable to review defendant's motion for more definite statement in order to comply with the local rules prior to filing. Defendant requires additional time to complete the attorney conference requirement prior to filing its motion. Undersigned counsel conferred with counsel for plaintiff, and counsel has no objection to the requested 7-day extension of time. There will be no prejudice to the plaintiffs in granting of this motion. Defendant asserts that this motion includes the preservation of defendant's right to assert affirmative defenses, if any. Defendant seeks this extension in good faith and not for the purpose of undue delay. Plaintiff has agreed to this extension and the motion to be filed. And of course, they certified it March 28th. Okay. Now, you want to compare that to Bumble's filing, which is quite a bit different because it is this one right here, request for extension to answer or otherwise plead. And he throws in a bunch of more procedures. Defendant Bruce Manskin requests an extension of time of 30 days to answer otherwise pleads to complaint. Has good cause for this request. The defendant needs additional time to locate counsel and prepare a response to pleading. It is his understanding that most of the named defendants have not yet been served, and so this request will not prejudice the plaintiff or cause undue delay of these proceedings. Very interesting. So he's looking for an attorney. You know what? I thought about doing it tomorrow night, but I think tonight's just as good a night as any to break out the helmet, give you guys a nice little letter. I was going to save it for tomorrow, but oh, it's just too tasty. So delicious. I've got to do it tonight. Let's break out that letter. Let's break out that letter. Make it glorious. Let's do it today. It's going to get spicy. I hope you're ready for it. Let's get a little bit of music happening here just to make it, oh, so much better. Here we go. Let's break it to the music. Oh, it's going to get so tasty. You just have no idea. Oh, here it comes. An open letter to Bubbles, aka BBB, from a Velcro wearing YouTuber who rides the short bus to internet court. Oh, dear Bubbles. So I saw your latest masterpiece filed in federal court, a request for extension to find an attorney. And I've got to say, you, my guy, requesting 30 extra days to locate counsel is the legal equivalent of me applying to NASA, and because I watched Armageddon once and didn't fall asleep, that's adorable. It's like OJ looking for the real killer. That's like hiring a babysitter after you already burned the house down. And let me say this slowly for both our sakes. I'm just a moron on the internet wearing safety gear and drinking gas station coffee. You're the Harvard Law dropout fantasy version of Better Call Saul. If Better Call Saul had a head injury and a punchable LinkedIn photo, and even I can tell you're not looking for counsel. You're looking for a meat shield, a poor, unsuspecting JD with just enough malpractice insurance and brain fog to say, yeah, sure, I'll walk into this dumpster fire with you, Bubbles. Sounds fun. At this point, you couldn't find an attorney to represent you with a Ouija board, a treasure map, and divine intervention. You're radioactive. You're the human version of a before photo in a bar association's ethics training. Do you honestly believe any lawyer with a bar card, a conscience, or a functioning frontal lobe is going to sign on and say, you know who I want to align my career with? That guy out here bribing teenagers for audio files, raging on live streams like a caffeinated paralegal with Tourette's, and hoping launch Facebook hate groups like it's the new season of Survivor. Otter Creek. They've all seen the paperwork. They've seen the emails, the live streams, the attempted bribes, the late night rants, the I want that Emmer effer to audio file group chat meltdowns. If they haven't, they should really look into them because it might be quite enlightening. You're not just a bad client. You're the boss level of bad clients. You're the one-man RICO indictment in khakis. You're the reason opposing counsel updates their malpractice premiums mid-deposition. No attorney is touching you, not even with a 10-foot pole wrapped in latex glove inside a hazmat suit operated by a robot on Mars. You're the walking embodiment of a conflict check nightmare. You're so legally toxic. Even the Better Call Saul guy would swipe left. Hell, even Lisa Weeks would probably say, oh yeah, that's a liability. And she's out here making legal arguments with crayons and horoscopes while screaming defamation in a parking lot, filming it on a potato. And now suddenly you need more time to find a lawyer. You wrote half the motions in this case before you were ever named in it. That's rich, Bruce. That's not rich. That's fabulously delusional. You didn't need a lawyer to slide into Preston's inbox like a creep on Craigslist. You didn't need one email whatnot. You didn't need to email whatnot to try to tank Hales' business, write legal fan fiction about macaroni theft, or cry about fabricated litigation while secretly handing a teenager $100 like a cracked out PI on TikTok Noir. You didn't need a lawyer then. But now you've been named. Now you want backup. Well, let me help you out since I got a helmet on and know where to be. Let's be real. You're not looking for a lawyer. You're looking for a fall guy. Someone stupid enough, broke enough, or desperate enough to lend their name to your courtroom LARPing sessions. And unless you've got a mirror and zero shame, that unicorn isn't galloping to your rescue. Not public defenders. Not bar flunkies, not even those offshore legal consultant guys who also offer crypto advice and hair plugs. You've burned every bridge and then you took out a second mortgage to buy kerosene. You're a walking ethics complaint with Wi-Fi. The last person who tried to help you is probably still in therapy or pretty well close to it. Hell, I wouldn't represent you once I got my legal opinions from the Snapple cap. Here's a legal prediction for you free of charge. By the time you do find someone willing to represent your happy ass, the court will have already ruled. The YouTube saga will be a Netflix docuseries, and your only co-counsel will be a sock puppet named Esquire McSad. You filed this entire anti-what the hell's media ecosystem smear campaign to help write motions for defendants too lazy to capitalize their own names, and now you're pretending to be a scared little lamb bleeding for legal help. Sir, stop. This ain't court strategy. It's cowardice wrapped in ego, gift wrapped in aluminum foil from the back of your tinfoil legal playbook. So here's my formal legal advice from the short bus section of the internet. Good luck with the hunt, Bubbles. The real ones have read your filings, and they're all screaming, not it. Warm regards, and by warm I mean flaming garbage levels of sarcasm, shizzy whiznut. Velcro Shoe caffeine powered, and laughing my ass off. Still your daddy. I love it whenever the plan comes together. Everybody, I hope you had a wonderful evening. Like I said, impromptu letter readings are so glorious, and I'm sure that we'll have more filings. I don't know if I'll have time to read them, but I can guarantee you I will have fun making the letters and reading them to you. Everybody have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you may be, and I hope to see you very soon. Peace.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down.